Welcome back to STLT. This is Friesland, a province in the Netherlands. This time we have swapped our sailboat for a motorboat to experience a different kind of boat life.
And also, we got a new drone.
This is an amazing cruising ground for motorboats and sailboats alike. With over 3,500 free places to moor up, great marinas, easy sailing, friendly people and nice food at just about every corner, spending time on the waters of Friesland is a bucket list item. It's been way overdue to visit the cruising ground that lies right at our doorstep back home in Europe. So listen carefully when we find the answer to the question that has plagued humanity for centuries. What is it really like to motor sail Friesland?
Hey, what's up? Long time no see. Today we are in Teherne in the Netherlands and we're switching our sailboat with a motorboat. 11 meters, 4 meter wide, and we're gonna spend a week in the canals of Friesland. We're gonna show you what that looks like. So we've crossed an ocean, we've sailed our sailboat for, 4 years, but this seems a bit different. You know, on the sailboat you go out into the open waters and you sail without any complications around you or canals or other boats, other things you can hit. So this seems a bit different. And I gotta say, I feel like a novice, even though I've been sailing for a very long time. Mandy's also feeling very, very self-conscious.
Self-conscious? Oh, that's it? Oh, I was actually going to say excited, but
yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of nervous because we will be driving a motorboat through very narrow channels. There's lots of land, more than there's water, which is kind of an uncommon thing. I'm like, what about depth? How deep is it here? Can we go? How does it work with harbors? Can we just go inside? What works? How does it work with the bridge? Do they open? Do you call? Do we have a VHF? We don't have a VHF.
No one cares really.
No one cares apparently.
Oh, you don't need a license?
Yeah, oh, you don't need a license for the boat either.
No.
And I looked up the maximum speed, 20 kilometers an hour, which is like 11 knots. Like, what?
Oh, this is fast or slow?
This is very fast. It's very fast.
Yeah, but it's a motorboat.
I'm excited. Now we're just gonna first unpack because we brought a lot of food, and then we're gonna look at a route.
I don't know where to go.
No, me neither. Also, I don't have an idea of the distances.
Are we gonna anchor?
I don't know. Oh, I wanted to ask that, if you can just anchor anywhere. I still have a list
anchor?
of questions that hasn't been answered, so I'll go back to the reception soon and, ask a lot
Are we
of
gonna
questions.
tie up every day? That's very strange.
I don't know.
I don't know this kind of sailing.
I know, yes.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
We're on the boat with Mandy's family, so it's quite busy. There may be some key scenes missing in this video, and that is simply because sometimes we need all hands on deck, plus someone to watch our kid. And we didn't bring a camera mount. And to answer the question if we would anchor, no. We simply tie up to one of the gazillion bollards, pontoons and quays all around the cruising grounds. This is our first evening aboard, so we just leave the marina and tie up to the first pontoon we can find to spend the time with family and dinner. Needless to say, there is no swell on these lakes and no noise other than the animals around you. Nice.
Kom.
Oh, spillen?
Kom. Up. Up. Trak. 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 Up. Up. Trak. Kom. Ja, dat zijn we.
Die wil niet met?
Met.
Nee.
Nee.
Technically, you can anchor anywhere outside the channels, but you really don't need to. Why? Because of an association called MOTORYACHT. These guys are amazing because they are offering an impressive array of boating facilities all over Friesland. Look at this map, 3,500 free moorings spread across 285 different locations. Whether you're seeking a quiet spot for fishing or want to dock your boat to take a walk around the tiny island you just moored up to, the MOTORYACHT pontoons have you covered. These are recreational spots, not permanent moorings, and everyone respects the 3-day maximum stay rule. Usually, one stays for a lunch break and then moves on to another spot for the night anyways. So yesterday evening this boat comes by and stops right behind us. We didn't think much about it until we realized we took up 2 spots on the mooring, and if we weren't so ignorant, he could have tied up right next to us. But that didn't really matter because this boat has a sputpal, a Dutch invention for boats roaming these waters, and believe it or not, it is a hydraulic telescopic pole that extends under your boat and punches into the seabed. It even adapts to tide thanks to a little sensor on the waterline that detects if it should extend or not. So technically, the Dutch invented the parking brake for boats, and now you can just stop anywhere, anytime you like. Anyways, we finally start moving again and make our way to Langweer for lunch, and for that we need to cross our first bridge, and we are incredibly nervous. Will we make it? I don't know.
Are you a little bit nervous?
No,
No?
absolute control.
I am. Oh, there's another boat behind us. We're not last anymore.
Oh, he needs to be quick, huh? Look, there's 4 or 5 more boats to the bridge and then it's us.
All right.
And there's a highway on top, huh? Did you see? Second bridge is highway.
I noticed if we go under a highway. Imagine that's your house. Woo! 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 Highway. How did that feel?
Nice.
Easy peasy?
Huh? Yeah. Haha.
During the day, tying up in the harbors is free or comes with a €2 fee at most. Simply because people want to visit more than one place per day. At lunchtime, boats come in for a few hours to see a town, spend money in a restaurant and then leave again to visit the next place and then stay for the night. So at daytime, boats are basically playing musical chairs. And at the end of the day, someone's going to be in that berth and pay for a night. So the marina is happy to get their day rate and restaurants get twice the amount of people. Restaurant food here is always nice, albeit a bit more expensive than in the rest of Europe. But someone's getting tired, so we get moving and head towards the man-made island Marchiapole to tie up for the night. Let's answer some of those questions from the beginning of the video and give you some context. Marikriete has gone the extra nautical mile by providing 36 kilometers of jetties and sheet pile walls. These structures offer safe docking, ensuring that your boating experience remains hassle-free and that there's always some place to tie up for the night, even during high season. From these jetties, you can take your bike to cycle around the island or simply soak in the breathtaking surroundings of Friesland's waterways. By the way, Marikriete is solely funded by voluntary donations, and the best way to go about it is to buy their pennant each season. Every boat owner in Friesland is proud to fly the pennant and to support this unique way of providing infrastructure. Guess what? There's a link in the description.
Hallo.
We haven't given you a tour of the boat yet, but we will, at the end of this video or in the next one. Stick around to find out. A new day, and today we're going to Sloten. We take it slow because it's summer and the distance is negligible. Negligible?
Auto.
Super.
Motorrad, schat.
And again, we'll cross a highway bridge, reminding us that civilization is mere 5 minutes away. We drive through the canal, past the Grote Brekken, follow the Lange Slaat, up the E, then take a left and then tie up for lunch. Let's go.
Sneller, sneller, sneller. Goed zo. Life's too easy like that.
Simple.
Like, ooh, there's a boat, and it seems to go to the bridge. And as soon as this boat goes in there, boats seem to pour in from all sides and just follow this one boat. And?
Waiting.
Did I do well?
Very good, yeah.
We don't have a VHF, but we also don't need one. This is a playground, and I mean that in the most positive sense possible. Everyone is having fun and driving past you and around you. No need to call in on ships that cross your course, because everyone crosses your course at all times. And VHF for bridges is not necessary. The bridges open automatically when you approach, and if they don't, you tie up to the waiting bollard and press a button. or open up the official app of Friesland and request a bridge opening. With the app, you'll also have no trouble charting your course through the waterways. No need for nautical maps or traditional route planning. The app charts your route based off your depth and offers advice on bridge openings. All you need to do is follow the route on the buoyed waterways and make sure you don't hit a wall or the boats around you. We do not have a depth sounder, but we also don't need one. It would drive us mental because we're always in shallow waters. It's about 2 meters deep no matter how close to shore. And the canals connecting the lakes are dredged and engineered by humans for humans, providing safe passage for recreational and commercial vessels. So we can rely on always having enough water under our keel and not worry about depth.
Yeah.
Dankjewel. En een prettige dag verder.
So that's they use a clog, you know, a wooden clog, which is like the typical Dutch farmer shoe from, well, people still wear them. They're not very charming, but it's really funny, and it has like a Friesland flag on it, which is the province we're in right now. They're really cute. So €3 for them to open a bridge. I guess it's like a guy that lives somewhere close and just comes over when somebody just asks for it. Or maybe he's just there all day because it's very busy lately because it's so hot and everybody's underwater. So it's very nice.
We are approaching Sloten, one of the 11 cities of Friesland. It is the smallest city in Friesland with a population of roughly the amount of people watching this video, 715. Once upon a time, a long time ago, this city was truly relevant. In the late Middle Ages, the waterway connected the Hanseatic cities and it crossed with the road from Germany to Stavoren. It was therefore possible to levy tolls and exercise strategic control at this junction. Also, it was a key position in several wars. But since peace broke out in Europe, Sloten has lost its strategic importance, and now it is a great place to have lunch and enjoy the water. Also, it is shaped like an onion. Now let's get back to the boat and move along the waterway, cross the Slotermeer and tie up in Woud's End, one of the most picturesque places in Friesland. So we're both thrusting our way out of the slip, yell at some swimmers next to us and get going. At the bridge in Sloten we are met by another greedy bridge man taking our bridge money. But we gotta play by the rules if we don't want to attract any attention. So we pay up to pass.
Really nice, huh?
Once we pass the bridge, we are on our way to Slotermeer. We're still not used to cruising so close to other boats, but we pretend that we are, so we look at ease when this maniac overtakes with oncoming traffic, but it's cool, whatever. Now finally, we see some classic Dutch cruisers. Those are flat-bottom boats with funny shaped dagger boards, but we will see an even nicer one later, and then I can tell you all about it. For now, we're making miles. 2 to be exact. 2 nautical miles, and we make an entrance in Woud's End.
Shanice,
Your mouth is moving.
your mouth is moving a lot.
Your voice nothing. I love
If I had to sum up Friesland in one shot, that would be the shot. A classic Dutch windmill right at the water, the grass around it neatly trimmed, sailing dinghies ready to launch, a waterway directly through the town center, restaurants right at the water. The camping ground is connected to a marina, there's a beautiful old town center, of course we need a drawbridge and a lake in the background, and tiny canals cutting through endless flat farmland.
Mama drukken? We are in Wout Tent and we're staying here for the night. My dad wanted to be able to get off the boat, so we decided not to go into nature again, but be in a little place. It's actually quite nice to see a Dutch marina.
We found a quiet spot next to the waterway and pulled in Attenborough. An army of ducks wanted to take over the canal but didn't succeed because they're ducks. Also, this is a sailboat and it looks like it's sailing through a field. But you know that because you see the little things and that makes us happy. Next time we continue the journey and see some more places in Friesland before we hand in the boat. Be a good boy and subscribe to the channel. Okay, bye-bye.
It is mating season in the waters of Friesland. Over yonder we witness the majestic drake, sporting his vibrant plumage, waddling with pride. Now keep your eyes peeled for the ever elusive female as she surveys her potential suitors. It's a...